One of the biggest manifestation lies that I see online is this idea that if you're truly aligned, everything should feel easy. That if your energy is right, your vibration is high, your mindset is positive enough, then things will just flow. And while I do think there are absolutely times when life flows more easily, I don't think easy is a very good measure of whether you're on the right track. In fact, I think sometimes we confuse inconvenience with misalignment. It took me 3 attempts to record my last video because I kept running out of storage on my phone. Now, I could have made that mean that the universe didn't want me to make that particular video, or maybe I wasn't aligned enough for it to work, or maybe the timing just wasn't right, or maybe my phone storage was full. So I deleted some files and I recorded it again. Et voila! And so this is where self-trust comes in, because self-trust changes how we interpret obstacles. Without self-trust, every inconvenience can start to feel loaded with meaning. Every setback becomes a sign. Every delay becomes evidence that we're doing something wrong. Every challenge becomes proof that we're on the wrong path. But when you trust yourself, you don't need everything to feel easy. You trust the decisions that you make, and you trust yourself to figure out any challenges as they come up. You trust that you can adjust, and you realize that you don't need to anticipate or prevent every possible obstacle before it happens. And I think that's where a lot of people get stuck. They spend so much time trying to avoid mistakes, discomfort, uncertainty, and challenges that they never actually get started. One of my mentors, Denise Duffield Thomas, has this phrase that I love. She says, the goal is effortless, not effort none. And I think that's such an important distinction, because one of the questions I hear all the time is, well, if it's right, shouldn't it feel easier? And honestly, I don't think so. Who told you that? Who lied to you? Things almost never go exactly according to plan. So why would meaningful things automatically feel easy? Take relationships, for example. My husband and I argued the most during our first year together. If I used easy as my measure as to whether or not my relationship was right, I probably would have walked away. But instead, we kept choosing each other. We kept communicating. We kept growing. And we dated for 6.5 years before we even got engaged. Now, we've been together for almost 17 years. Has it always been easy? Absolutely not. Has it been worth it? I think so, most of the time. There have been difficult seasons and joyful seasons, days that felt effortless and days that required a lot more intention from both of us. And I think that's true for relationships, it's true for business, and it's true for almost anything else that's meaningful to us. I don't think we manifest our lives through total ease. And I also don't think we manifest them by gritting our teeth and forcing everything either. I think most meaningful things are created through regular, values-aligned choices. Sometimes you'll feel inspired and motivated. Sometimes things will seem to fall into place magically. And sometimes you'll run into technical issues, setbacks, rejections, delays, or other unexpected obstacles. That doesn't automatically mean that you're out of alignment. And it also doesn't mean that Mercury is in retrograde. Sometimes it just means that you're doing something new or even challenging. To me, self-trust isn't believing that everything will work out exactly the way that you planned, but it is trusting yourself to handle however things happen. It's what allows you to keep going after excitement and motivation wear off. And it's also what allows you to keep taking action long enough to make something real, even and especially when it doesn't go your way. The manifestation lie that nobody talks about is that it should always feel easy, or that if it feels hard, then you must be misaligned or doing something wrong. And I don't think that that's true. I think the real magic happens when you know what matters to you, you keep showing up, and you trust yourself enough to navigate the inevitable bumps in the road. Because at the end of the day, most of the things that we want to become real or manifested are done so through that regular action. Not perfect action, not effortless action. Regular, imperfect, values-aligned action. And so if you've been waiting for things to feel easier before taking the next step, sign up for my free training From Stuck to Started. It's designed to help you move from overthinking into action, even when you don't feel particularly ready. And in the next video, I'll tell you about this skill that's even more potent than positive thinking. Like and subscribe so you don't miss it.